Hey, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Appreciate it. As always, like, comment, subscribe, all that kind of good stuff. Welcome to 2026. Hope you are all ready and pumped for hopefully a fantastic year. For those of you who went out and partied really hard last night, hope you are recovering well. Those of you who raced hard today, I hope you're doing the same. And for those of you about to race, best of luck. We're just warming up. As is tradition, Tempest Fusion for life. We're gonna have some fun. We're doing Rhino Crits. It'll be our first race of the year. We're doing downtown Dolphin. It says BMX only. I don't know if that is true or if we will be put on the first. Hey Darren, how's it going? First in 2026. Nicely done, my man. Nicely done. Nicely done. Hey Miguel, good to see you. Hope you guys all had fantastic holidays. Are well on your way to recovery from, I think so many people did the RAFA. I did not. This is the first year I think in I want to say 4 or 5 years that I didn't do it. And I'm all the happier for it. I think I'm going to make that a thing. Unless it's part of a training program where I happen to be doing 500K in a week, in which case then so be it. But beyond that, I don't think we're going to be doing there. But props to everybody that did it. It gets a little grindy at times, especially indoors. I think if I had the opportunity, I don't know, to go to Spain for December and ride somewhere warmer or South America, I would do it because then it could be done outside. First race in 2026, Mercury ITT. Should be first after 5 weeks or so. Nice. Now, all I've done this week is a couple recon rides that needed to get done. For those of you racing ZRL, Neon Shore Loop is up. It is the only, or come to Malta, fair. It's the only recon up at the moment. I think today was the first of recon available otherwise, other than the time that I did it. So you might see a few videos pop up after that, but might as well go to the Discord, check out route notes, and I've got the full raw ride as well. Gonna be a tough course. And then on top of that, we're just trying to get ahead of the curve. Like I said, I didn't have Harrogate on any of my streams, weirdly enough. I don't know why that is, or I just can't find it. So we rode it, even though that was supposed to be a complete rest day. And then I did deadlifts and legs on top of that, so needless to say, not really a rest day, I guess. Sometimes I can't help myself. This is how it goes. Oh, nice. Malta has Ruby, or Ruby has Malta, I should say. That's cool. That is cool. Rob, who you may have seen for a few vlogs, he's going to South America here. And he came to pick up the GoPro today. And he's been riding Ruby as well, so. Yeah, and that's the thing. It's like, it's not a bad thing, but sometimes it is. It's, I don't know. I'm kind of torn. Like, Rafa's a good motivator to get people on the bike, but I find that what it does, and I think I mentioned this the other stream, is people get out and they do a ton of kilometers, and then they got to take a bunch of time off, so it's kind of like counterproductive, I guess. I mean, I guess, you know, it's to motivate people to do something, but to be honest, I'm not doing Gentile 8. Yeah, I had a couple rest days prescribed and just kind of easing back on the bike. And that's from 179 kilometer ride. Again, like your body's got to adjust and recover for those things. So I think Rafa, I bet you if you look at your trainer road, I would bet, Darren, that you're in the red, or at least yellows. Fast Cat, 30 days. Nice, nice. I've not seen their stuff at all. Yeah. I watched MK race it, and you know, he was doing well, and then he had to chase on the downhill, and it was quite the chase. I mean, it gives, I'll say this, it's like, with it being in the middle like that, the climbers really need to push and then keep on pushing, which is maybe a good thing. Sprinters are gonna have to like get up there and then chase and chase and chase, in hopes that they can reattach, get some recovery, and then sprint. Paid the Raphael 31 the same way I did the Rapha 15 and paid for it for 2 days. Yeah, it's, like I said, the mileage adds up. Like, in a week, typically I'm what, 250 to 350-ish kilometers, so it's not a big stretch to go that distance, but I mean, it's still, I mean, 150K, even 100K, it's not insignificant. I think one year I rode 100Ks every day for like, I want to say 10 days in a row, and it was just like, whew, whew. It just became too much by the end of it. And I mean, it wasn't like I was going out and doing hard efforts necessarily. I was just kind of pacey, summer not so racy. I am. Tomorrow, what do we got? I think I've got like 1.5 hours tomorrow. Let's see what Luca Motz has us in store for. Make sure to go to Intervals ICU, not Interval ICU, because Interval ICU will tell you that your phone's been hacked, which is bullshit. All right, let's look at our wonderful calendar here. So tomorrow, hour and a half with tempo efforts. So 6x30s. Hour and a half low endurance base, and then 2.5 hours on the Sunday. So nothing super crazy. I mean, it's hard. I've given the man a hard task. It's, I mean, for me, it would be optimal to stop racing and focus on training. But the reality is, wouldn't be much of a YouTube channel if all I did was train. It's cramping around the 50 mile mark. Yeah. Oof. Yeah, you know, it's cramps suck. I'd get them. I'm very prone to cramping because I sweat so much. And it's brutal. I got them on the PRL. Thankfully, they didn't start making their ugly heads noticeable until later in the route, which is good at the end of the day. And now I have races Monday through Friday. Oh. So starting this week, or starting Monday, you've got races. So you got Monday through, okay, yeah. Yeah, it's, I mean, even 2 races a week, to be honest, is a high load. 3, which I will be on next week. So like Monday, the regular, which is a Syrup Cup, which be there, be square for the Syrup Cup. The inaugural Syrup Cup starts January 6th, 4 rounds. GC will be in the Discord. It's going to be a title that if you win it, that you will be able to tell that story for a lifetime, because it is the first one, and there will only be one first Syrup Cup. Yeah. I think we're all prone to kind of biting off more than we should, race-wise. I mean, I even feel like Monday's always been the stream day, and I will always stream on Mondays, except for last Monday, which was my birthday, so I took the day off. That's what happened there. And it was a prescribed rest day, and I want it to be kind of good at the end of the day. But ultimately, I think we all kind of, especially those of us doing YouTube, lean towards racing too much, because racing is fun. Doing training isn't as fun. So we tend to do the fun things to a little bit of a detriment of ourselves. have the race link passes. If you're in the app, all you have to do is search Syrup Cup. They're all in the Discord. It will be the same time slot as we've always done on Monday. I should have programmed the bot to throw them in, but I'm not that aware of time or environment or things, or think about things until the words come out of my mouth and then realize, hey man, maybe you should plan things a little bit better in your life. Oh, I was for FRR? I don't have those because no, too much. And that's awesome. If you are programmed to do workouts, and I'm not gonna lie, like, I don't mind workouts. I put something on. I still got to finish off Stranger Things, and I get into that, and workouts fly by. Is kind of the thing, and I don't mind it. Some days I do, because some days the workout's too much maybe. It just really depends on what kind of workout it is too. And how my body's feeling. Like today we're a bit twingy, because like I said, we did deadlifts and squats like an idiot, because I hadn't done them in a while. And they felt good, we went hard, and then the next morning it was all... So all my FTP stuff, Alex, is detected through Trainer Road. We do it every month. So I am on top of that. If you watch my Trainer Road video, you'll see, like, we do that. So at some point we will have what this ultimately does for me. Again, you know, it's tough because I have these races. Races are high intensity, so it's like, and I'm old, and so a lot of it is focused on not burning me out. So that's why a lot of endurance stuff. And the races end up being kind of your high intensity workouts, which is a little detrimental because I'm lazy. My FTP now, I believe, is 284. So small, you know, it's, like I said with the Trainer Road video, it's I don't make massive gains. And most people don't. Once you get out of that kind of like, I'm no longer new, you're not going to see those 10, 15, 20 watt jumps that maybe in your first year or two that you see. Again, it depends on the races. Like, the thing is with races is it depends where you are in that race and what kind of race it is. So for me, being lazy, and I am lazy, I will do as much drafting as I can and sitting in the group and do as nothing as possible for as long as possible. And then for the last 300 meters, I'm gonna go as hard as I possibly can. Which, for me, anatomy of a race is a perfect race. Do as little work as possible and give the biggest effort at the end. Whereas training, especially if you're doing things like over-unders, will really kind of push that top end for a much longer duration than a race will. Still good though, it will. Yeah, it'll be interesting. I expect there'll be gains and there'll be like little bits of losses, and then, depending on how long Luca wants to tolerate my whimsical kind of ways. Summer I'm really bad because my calendar gets filled with group rides, and that dictates the pace. And it's, I still do workouts and I still do my once a week race, but like Saturday, Sunday, especially if it's a nice day outside, like I am going to ride, and that might be a fast group ride, and it might be a long group ride, or it might be somewhere in between, or it might be slow. Like it really depends. And it's, I don't have any big events coming up. Like I do plan on racing cross for the season, so that's when we get into September. Yeah, 1,900 kilometers that's a good year, man. Like I maybe did, I don't know, like 11, 12, I don't know, somewhere in there. How's the water main? If you're in Bowness, not good. Hey, Basalts. Hey, George, Happy New Year. Yeah, we have a massive water main break here. Middle of winter, not good. And it's the main feeder line to the city, so we're in we're in January 1st, New Year. Well, I'll get that wrong for about a month. Yeah, it's going to be a tough repair, especially if the temperature starts getting to minus 40. You just got to remember that distance isn't everything. Like, having distance goals is great, but if that's what you're working towards, then great. Like, if that's your event, great. I want to make 25,000 K. That's my focus. Great. Performance. Like, I'll tell you right now, I do my fair share of junk miles. No good. Hey, Steph, Happy New Year. So at 25,000, Darren, how many kilometers a week do you have to do? That's the big question. Oh. You're going to be more selective in racing? That's smart. That is definitely smart. Breaking out the good stuff. 480 Ks a week. So you're basically doing a RAFA every week, give or take. Because like most people, you're on either side of that, and then somehow you get to your half. So yeah, if 25,000 is almost 500 a week, that means I'm probably at 12.5 for the year, because I generally do about 250 a week, and that's plenty enough. And my week's usually compressed. And to be honest, like last year, my volume was much lighter because I kind of committed to the trainer road thing, and it had me doing less. So we did it. Hey Riz, Happy New Year, my man. I'm just gonna quickly roll my back here. Like I said, I think those deadlifts just kind of shocked my system a little bit. Not the best. Like I said, sometimes I'm not so smart. You know, and that's the other thing. It's like, to be honest too, with any kind of like, I am weight training 5 times a week, although I have, quite honestly, taken a bit of time off over Christmas here because I kind of did my pec in, my left pec just prior to the holidays. So I just wanted to kind of give that some time to get some healage going on. I didn't want to do something terrible. It was just kind of a weird injury. It wasn't anything like acute, so it wasn't like, I felt it after lifting, kind of tweaked, and it was painful. So I don't know if it was a knot or what, but knock on wood that we've dealt with that properly and given it a good amount of rest. Felt not bad the other day when I was lifting, like I didn't feel anything. Granted, I was doing legs really. I haven't really done anything bench-wise. I've done a little bit of lightweight, but nothing spectacular. Plus, I mean, to be honest, it's just good to deload every once in a while, much like cycling. It's good to deload. $225 bench, I assume, Riz? It's probably it's probably that. I mean, let's be honest. I'm gonna go 1 rep max 315 tonight on my deadlift. Nice. I don't belt or strap anymore. And that's a built-in limiter. But 315, nicely done, my man. And 225 for bench, man. That's no joke, Riz. Like, it's that's up there. You're up there with the small percentage. Oh, 225 deadlifts. I was like super impressed there, 225, doing reps. Like that's a good bench. That's a good bench. Used to warm up with 185. See, I have always been of my warm-ups are always just the bar. Always just the bar. Now where I go from there depends, but I like to warm up. And I definitely found my love for bands now too, before going to start actually pushing some stuff. I struggle just with a bar, and that's fine. It's a skill. It's learned. It comes with time. It's like anything. You got to start with somewhere, and I mean, it's knowing what you can do. Yeah, you see, I like dumbbells too, Riz, But what always scares me is when I start getting heavy, that if I fail, that I'm gonna tear my pec or something like that. So I have I love basically, and I use safeties at my age all the time. I don't always have a spotter. Most of the time I don't have a spotter. But I will use basically safety bars, or the spotter arms, or I will use like I like the straps too. Bodyweight stuff, always good. You know, you should be able to, definitely should be able to do pull-ups, push-ups, dips, all those kind of things. And it's amazing how fast those things can wear you out. You know, like I still, to this date, I struggle with wide grip pull-ups. Anything tight and close, where it's more of a bicep kind of thing, I will do way better. I'm going to try and stick with weight plan this year and see how far it goes. Yeah, it's and again, like a lot of times I'm working without a spotter, so I mean, granted, you can just throw them, but it's just, yeah, I'd rather be safe than do something really stupid. All right, let's stop here for a second. Rogue Monster bands, black one, I think, 75. They're great bands, man. I can't say enough good things about band work. Well, it's because you're a pure endurance athlete, Darren. Like, it makes total sense. Like, I as a retired fighter, gym work and power, you know, you need some of that in what I used to do. But it's totally detrimental for anything endurance. All right, let's get this set up. So we're gonna switch to the BMX bike just because it's supposed to be a BMX event, but I guess we'll see what everybody's on going in there. It's said that before, and it's not been BMX only. In which case we'll switch to something. Yeah, it is most definitely not BMX only. I don't know why I keep saying that for the races, but it does. Let's do that. Oh, it is. It is. All the dirt boys are here. All right. Time for this. Normally I just play the meme, but best of 2026 to you all. Hope you reach all your goals, have a great season racing, training, all that kind of good stuff. I wish all you guys that have channels that you experience the most exponential growth possible in this year. You guys are fantastic. You made 2025 an absolutely amazing time. So happy New Year's, gents. Here's to y'all. Syrup down the hatch. Need to put the gym hate aside and start getting some strength conditioning sections done. It can help. It can definitely help, especially if you do it in a performance way, Darren. Like what I do is it's not good for cycling. It's not. Hey, Happy New Year, Silver Comet. Well, we actually got about 16 people in here. Wildly enough. Everybody will be like jonesing for their first win in 2026. I don't think today is going to be my day, though. It'd be nice, but I don't think so. I guess I should start that if we're going to do that. I need to increase the amount bettable. If you haven't done so already, please smash that like button. Helps us out immensely. Every year, my goal is to get a little bit more viewage each and every year. This year, we did just over 650,000 views. Hopefully next year, we're pushing closer to that million mark. It's the goal anyways. We'll see if we can get that done. And we'd like to, obviously, like anybody, build a community, have some fun, all that kind of good stuff. Ooh, 23 people. Brazilian dude has great power. He owes some payback because we beat him up and then Basols beat him last time. So he's here for some redemption. Hey, it's the latest member of Dirt.
Ale, 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 ale.
Whew.
All right, JD, this one's for you. Go JD, go JD, fill this piano with some TNT. Go JD, go JD. Everybody now, come on! Go JD, fill this piano with some TNT.
Well, this is just awful. These men are literally trying to tear one another apart.
Not today, boys. Oh. 4.0. I'm not keeping up with that. Now, congratulations to those who picked top 20. That was tough. Whew. Green boy, or green now, Grebe now. Fast boy, fast boy. I'm not sure if he was the guy pushing off the front all the time, but oh. And I was conservative on my push up that climb to try to save energy, and it just wasn't happening. Thanks, Miguel. Thank you, sir. Go faster. Is that the tip for racing stuff? Let's go for it. Let's get the tip. Oh. So as I mentioned, Syrup Cup starts on the 6th, so 5 days from now will be the inaugural Syrup Cup on the Monday. I hope to see you all there. GC will be in the Discord, informally off the Zwift Power. Haven't really announced a GC, but there will be a GC. And that's fair, and that's fair. I don't disagree, but my strategy, honestly, for most of these things is use it at the gate. Why? Because if I use it right at the gate and you start moving through people, some other people may use it, their one that they have initially. So it's kind of like a play thing. And it allows me to do very little work on that lead in. And it gives me a good push. Yeah, no, I agree. It's when it's stronger people, I should be using it early. You're absolutely correct. You are absolutely correct, Steph. But you know, like I said, I look at these as, you know, workouts in themselves. Okay, second to last lap. Thanks, my dude. Appreciate it. I mean, it was. I kind of knew that they were pushing harder than I could go. I was hoping that the 4 that passed me would give me that little bridge kind of thing, but they were pretty sapped too, so just kind of rolled in. I mean, if we take a look. My big thing is always probably I am the lowest power out of everybody. So 4, 3.6, 3.2, 3. Vasquez did a good job. 3.7, 3.8, 3.8, 3.9, 3.3, 3.8, 3.8, 3.1, 3.2, 2.9. The lowest power in the group. It's always my my claim to fame for anybody that watches the stream on a regular basis will know that I am usually the lowest in the power category overall, which is fine. Like, I kick it to efficient racing. So, but not a bad start. I'm not terribly worried about it. Good. My back feels a little looser now that I've ridden. Like I said, doing deadlifts and squats, probably not a good idea. You know, a day before a race, but whatever. I have never claimed to be the smartest spoon in the drawer. Definitely not the sharpest. But yeah, I think, like I said, we got three training sessions the next 3 days. 2 endurance, 1 intervals. Then back to Surf Cup on Monday. And then ultimately, we've got ZRL on Tuesday. So first race there, team time trial, as many of you guys will as well. The video for that is up. I think most of the recon rides were scheduled for today. I managed to get ahead of the curve, so it's out and it's there, and the recon notes are already done and in the Discord. So if you use those, do that. If you haven't done so already, like the video. I'm still working on the new Wheel of Chaos. We've got to get that done. I think one of the New Year things that we are going to change for the Wheel of Chaos is that we will switch from an Alp to a radio tower. A little less onerous. Still sucks, but a little less onerous at the end of a race specifically. I might start doing some interval works after these races, which will be interesting. Thanks, Darren, appreciate it. And yeah, like I said, keep us all posted in the Discord what you guys got going on. Let's make this a fantastic 2026. Let's do our best to support one another. Check out each other's streams, at the very least. Go in there, throw a thumbs up, leave a comment for somebody. Help them grow. It helps them immensely. And just pay it forward as best you can. You know, try to watch streams and all that kind of stuff. Now that I've got access at work, pretty streamed out. Usually I'm streaming you guys during the day anyways for most of you guys over there. So that is good, but that's it for me. Should we do some, what do we do? Is it still working? No. Oh yeah, fireworks, woo! Happy 2026, guys. We'll catch y'all later. See ya.